you doing today? Good morning. You know what it is? LG Fitness. Okay. Today we're gonna talk about nutrition. For that reason, I wanna bring you into what? The best place ever. All Pro Nutrition. Remember, everything is 100%. Workout, nutrition, and cardio. You know. But I'm not gonna tell you. I wanna bring you into my friend Patrick in order to tell you better what it's being about it. Okay, just follow me. Yep. So if you see, the store is right here, close by. You have any product you need. But if you don't follow your nutrition, how you gonna get the body you want? Summer, you know what I mean? Summer coming. Don't let wait until next month to be, oh, I wanna be in shape. No. Get ready now. Follow me, darling. Yep. If you have this done, you have halfway go for whatever you want, you know. It's called Toda Nutrición para los profesionales en español. I mean, you can talk Spanish, English, whatever, but the nutrition is the same, no matter what language, no matter what country. It's 100% everything. Okay, I want you to follow me, and then we're gonna talk with the expert, Patrick. Okay, come on in. Okay, if you see, there's a lot of product here. You can get protein, any kind of protein. You can get carbs, you know, anything you need. Oh, but look, surprise! Look at who's here. You know, that's why you are champion. That's why you won. Who's that? The champion. Wait, Soto, what are you looking for?
I'm looking at different products.
Different product?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So your trainer recommend that? I'm the trainer, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But we're gonna talk with the expert right here. Hey, Patrick, how you doing?
Good.
This is the guy right here. This is the real guy. This is the real deal. This is the guy who's gonna tell you why you need to take protein, amino acid, and everything. But first, he's gonna give you some recommendation. And congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You did awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Really excited. I saw your
Awesome.
pictures. And,
Super.
yeah, that's great. You addicted now?
Yes.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, what are you looking for today?
I was thinking, because I've been watching videos of different supplements, and I want, you know me, I like to start very slow
Sure,
and
sure.
careful. But CLA was something I heard about, and then carnitine. So I don't know what you would recommend if I just want to start maybe one additional thing, see how it works.
Gotcha.
Slowly.
Yeah, they're two totally different products. They both have different benefits. They actually work really good together because they are approaching from two different ways. So L-carnitine is amino acid, actually helps with lipolysis, so it helps with releasing fat into the bloodstream to be used for fuel, which is your first step. So obviously if you're not releasing fat, you can't burn fat when you work out. So when it does release it into the bloodstream and you're active, you are going to obviously burn that for fuel. You have more energy and you're getting leaner. CLA is conjugated linoleic acid. It's a healthy fat that's usually naturally occurring in milk products, dairy products, and meats. But as you know, when you're really getting lean, you're not doing dairy.
And no dairy. I
That's
listen
right.
to him. He's the
So
diet
when you
guy.
cut the dairy out, unfortunately, you're not getting the good stuff that we normally would get from the dairy, and it takes a lot of meats to still get that. And unfortunately, our food is so refined,
Yeah.
we still don't get enough of it. So it is a healthy fat. Typically, we recommend taking like one with each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That gives you about 2,400 milligrams on average. Sometimes you'll get 3,000 milligrams per day by doing 3 a day. You can up that to a higher dose, but at least 3 a day is what we recommend. So different benefits, but they do work together. It also has a toning, leaning effect, so it actually helps the cells to shrink. So obviously that's what gives that tinier, leaner appearance. So if we did happen to cheat or fall off the wagon a little bit, we don't have these large cells waiting to store. We actually have smaller cells.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
but it does help the skin to tighten up a little bit as well. So definitely known for that. That's where everybody hears that, hey, I heard this makes fat cells shrink. Everybody kind of knows that. That's definitely how that works, but it's not something that 1 month you're going to be like, wow.
Right.
Yeah.
It's something over the course of your 3-month diet or 2-month diet that you're definitely going to notice really helps substantially in conjunction with the other things. We do have a new L-carnitine, which actually this has quickly become one of my favorites.
Oh.
This is a little unique because it's called Fireball. It is your L-carnitine, but it actually has grains of paradise in there. And the grains of paradise heats the body up and causes a thermogenic effect, so you're really going to sweat when you do your cardio.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have a hard time. They takes 15, 20 minutes to break a sweat. It's getting your heart rate going. This is going to, immediately. You might be sweating when you walk in the gym. So it's going to do that, but that's going to help with thermogenesis. The more you heat your body up, your body's having to work to do that, so you're expending more calories. The other thing it has ketone salts in there. So when you are on a low-carb diet, or if you're doing fasting cardio in the morning, the ketone salts actually help to convert fat into ketones, and it can be used for fuel. So it really helps energy levels on low-carb diets.
Oh, great.
So that has quickly become one of my favorites to recommend to my clients.
Good. So this is gonna help in order to have more energy, because people, when they get into some kind of diet, like a low,
Absolutely.
Yeah, they go just low.
Absolutely. And L-carnitine all the way around. So you have the ketone salts, which help to do that, but you also have L-carnitine, which again is releasing fat so that you can use the fat for fuel. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you're not gonna feel like a low energy and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to help. I'm not going to say, if it's a diet, it's a diet.
Yeah,
I always tell people the first 3 letters in diet is
right.
diet. It wouldn't be a diet if you weren't suffering a little bit.
Right.
Definitely you're going to notice a difference. You should feel a lot better than you were once you get going. Maybe not from the very first time, but when you really get into a routine, and if the rest of your diet is correct,
Right.
And I say that because obviously if someone's still not getting enough calories, or if they're over dieting,
Right.
they're obviously going to feel bad no matter what. So there's a lot of variables, but absolutely.
Right. That's good.
So those are both things that you take them together.
Yeah, so this would be, one a day with meals, and this would be simply before, a lot of people do fasting cardio in the morning and then weight training in the evening.
Yeah.
That's the most ideal scenario for results,
That's
because
a good idea.
you're going to burn more fat in the morning fasted,
Right.
and you're going to have more energy for resistance training when you've eaten all day. So that's definitely the best case scenario. So this could actually be used twice a day, one before cardio and one 30 minutes before going to train.
Awesome.
And now you're getting the benefit 2 times a day, so absolutely.
Combination. Hey, but one thing that I always talk with my clients is about protein. So I recommend them, to take protein because it's part of the supplement for their body.
Absolutely.
So can you explain why protein?
So protein is the building blocks of muscle tissue, period. So that is, muscle is made up of amino acids, but protein is very specifically giving all of your essential aminos and all of your branched chain aminos in one product. The other reason that protein powder specifically is used is as a convenience factor. I mean, if someone can't realistically stop their day at work and eat 6 meals a day, they're probably just not going to do it. So this gives you an option to actually be able to shake up a protein shake, do it at your desk, and not miss a meal, and able to get 5 or 6 small meals a day. It's also exactly, there's no excuse why you can't do it. It just takes cold water. The other reason is that 6 meal a day thing. Some people just can't eat enough meats. A lot of females don't want to eat meat that frequently, and 1 scoop of this is equivalent to a chicken breast. So that easily, it's really going to make it up, and then you factor in the cost. We want you to eat food. I'm always going to be an advocate of food. Eat as much food as you can, but if you can't, this is the next best thing, and it actually comes out to be cheaper than food. So, chicken breast, some of the proteins in here come down to 62 cents a scoop. You can't buy a chicken breast for 62 cents.
Right.
So, absolutely. And then there's also amino acids. So going back to, yes, this has amino acids in it. That's what protein is. But then you have branched chain aminos. What is the difference? We get this all the time. Probably the most misunderstood question is, well, my protein has BCAAs in it, so I don't really need that. And the first thing I'm going to say is that is true. But protein has to be digested and BCAAs don't. And that's the biggest thing that you have to understand. The hardest part of all supplements is absorption, like getting it absorbed, nutrient timing. And that's where BCAAs really come into play. So they're in their free form. And what that means is they don't have to go through the digestion process. So when you're drinking it, your body can use it.
Right away.
That's right.
But it's about timing.
Absolutely. Because you can do your shake after you work out, but what happened to that hour during your workout when you were putting all this pressure and stress on the body? You're in a catabolic state, and your body's probably eating muscle, and our whole goal is to build muscle.
So you're breaking fiber, and then you don't recover at the same time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The other benefit is the next day you're going to be about 50% more recovered, and they can go see you, and you can put them through another rigorous training session. Instead of them saying, "Oh, I'm sore, man. I really don't want to train today." Because that's what happens. People get a good trainer like yourself. they go through but they're so beat up the first week, they're like, ah, man, I don't know if I can do this.
I don't want to get back anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, it's not, you're taking them from not being active to all of a sudden using muscles they've never used before.
Right,
And when that happens, clearly it's going to be sore, and clearly you're going to need, because it's not normal to do that, but that's
Right.
why everybody doesn't look like that.
Exactly. That's why
So,
everybody. Not
yeah.
a champion like Soto.
That's right. That's right.
That's why he's a champion.
Yeah, that's
now.
right. It takes, you got to take it to another level and make
Yeah.
sacrifices just like you
Right.
did throughout those 12 weeks to get there. Not
Oh, yeah.
everybody's willing to do that.
Yeah,
So,
not everybody.